last can-do was born and raised in the Chicago area, practices in Arlington Heights, Illinois, and graduated from National University in 1997. Brent Hendon sponsored her to Tulsa 2 years ago. And by the way, she practiced in her father's practice for 25 years. She's a busy mother of 3 young men, and after her first meeting, up to this moment, her experience in Pinnacle has given her confidence. Welcome, Christa Andreoli.
Okay, thank you. Like Wendy mentioned, I'm a second-generation chiropractor, worked for my father for 25 years. When he was ready to retire, and it was time for me to take over the practice, I wasn't sure I could do it. We had a 5,000 square foot office building, an associate doctor, and 8 staff. We offered all kinds of therapies, massage, weight loss, orthotics, nutrition, and labs, and had an array of supplements, pillows, bands, balls, and supports for sale. I didn't know how I would be able to run this complex practice and still have time for my family. The overhead for this large operation was rising and the business was becoming less profitable. I knew something needed to change, but I just didn't know what or how. I wanted to simplify the practice and go back to basics, but was afraid to eliminate the wrong things and risk failing. I even debated giving it all up and going to work for someone else because it seemed easier. One of my many days searching online to find some ideas or help from another practice or management group, I stumbled upon Pinnacle. Doing more online searches to learn more about PCS brought me to Brent Hendon's website. Brent and I went to chiropractic school together, practiced in the same town, but only talked once in 25 years when we ran into each other at a church event. So after I discovered that he was involved in Pinnacle, I called his office, left a message with his staff explaining that I was interested in learning more about PCS. Brent called me right back. When I asked him to tell me how Pinnacle works, he simply replied, "It's based on loving your patients." I said, "Brent, I already love my patients. What else?" So he explained there's more to it, such as the layout of your office and your treatment room and where you put your garbage can. I said, "Brent, fine, I'll move my garbage can, but what else is it? It's got to be more than that." So he invited me to the next Pinnacle seminar in Tulsa. After attending this seminar and experiencing the warm and welcoming nature of the Pinnacle members, I knew I was in the right place. I had never met such a large group of people that were all so caring and willing to help me succeed. And I also realized that I did not really love my patients the way that I could. PCS offered exactly what I was looking for, a system of simple, straightforward, quality, safe chiropractic care without any gimmicks, sales pitches, or marketing that is guided and supported by good people. So after visiting 4 local Pinnacle offices to see what was possible, I joined PCS and hit the ground running with all the changes I needed to make. Starting with elimination, I got rid of all of our discount plans, packages, financing, and restructured our fees. I dropped out of over 15 insurance plans, remaining in only 2. I eliminated our weight loss, massage, lab testing, nutritional consulting, and many therapies. I terminated 6 staff and our associate doctor who had been with us for 40 years. I changed our office hours, closing Saturdays for the first time ever. I converted our medical record system from paper to innate. I changed our clearinghouse, our credit card processing company, and bank accounts to save costs. And I sold off all of our supplements, products, equipment, and furniture. 9 months later, after rebranding the practice with a newly designed logo, we moved into a new office built from scratch with all new finishes, furnishings, equipment, and digital x-ray. I did all of this while learning, practicing, and training on the Blue Book procedures, as well as trying to figure out how to talk less, rest more, and adjust better. These changes were not easy. They came with challenges, fears, doubts, and financial investment. With every change that I made, I lost some patience, but I stayed committed and determined, using the other Pinnacle doctors as my guide to what the end would look like. It's been 2 years since joining Pinnacle, and I've doubled my practice and my income. I had the opportunity to attend my first Pinnacle trip last month in Puerto Rico. I made great friends, learned valuable information, and I'm looking forward to more trips like this. Since joining Pinnacle, I've been able to do a lot of things. I hired a cleaning lady, joined a gym, bought better health insurance, rewarded my staff with raises and bonuses, made some much needed improvements to my home, traveled more, put my oldest son through college with minimal debt, and I'm saving for retirement. I now have the confidence and the comfort in knowing that I have a sustainable business with great patients, trained staff, and without a lot of extra work, stress, or worry. Our patients enjoy and compliment us on the care and the efficiency of our practice, which makes me proud of what I've accomplished. Happier to go to work every day, and a better boss, doctor, and mother. We are still working on fine-tuning our flow, procedures, and scripts, all the small stuff and the details of the Pinnacle system. And I see that we are never really done improving ourselves and our practices. But I would never have been able to do what I've done so far without the support from the people of Pinnacle. So I guess I could say that I'm grateful. Grateful for the people that I've met and the relationships that I'm developing. I'm very happy where I'm at, and I'm also excited about where I'm going. Thank you.